Great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. It's the Arizona State Sun Devils and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Hey guys, Arizona State head coach told me pregame, this wide receiver has been unstoppable all season. He will be a huge part of their game plan today. The quarterback might be young, but they have put some things into their offensive game plan to make sure they're able to get the ball to their star player. He's been tearing up defenses all season long. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. He gets a block. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. The Sun Devils offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And coming out to pilot the attack is Jake Fett, a freshman prospect from Texas. He had a tough game in that loss last time out. 3 times he threw picks and only 1 touchdown pass. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. That one never had a chance, incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Third down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. Throws it off the RPO. Turning it on. Goes down immediately, but he's got plenty and a fresh set of downs here. The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Long way to go on 2nd down. Out wide right, it's Harris. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Sun Devils have this offense rolling. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Works the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Here's a give to Robinson. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Powers through the defender, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Trying to get the corner. Keeps it himself. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Just drives it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will come out to go on the attack for the 1st time. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. And he's brought down, and he just about took it all the way. How about the timing on the pitch from this quarterback on the option? They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Defense all over him.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. And he'll be hit immediately, no gain on the play.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
On the option. He's knocked down immediately, tried to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And we're even here in the 1st.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute.
Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Looking for the edge. The pitch. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Now the toss. Crosses the 30. He's got away. There he goes. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. Keeps it himself. Now the pitch. And they save the touchdown, getting him out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
Now on the move. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll try to get to the marker himself. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
Quick spin on the line. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something.
He's going for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt will hit at the one, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Pulls it. Keeps it, looking for the edge. Oh, he's got some space. That's the 50. They get him corralled, but not before. They had their eyes going everywhere trying to keep up with this option attack. And the Mountaineers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Rolls right. Lets it fly. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy.
Snags it and he's open. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Running the red zone. It's Joyner. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. He'll return it. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Michael Hawkins. Keeping his eyes downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. He'll pull it down and run. At midfield, he's got room. Slides to the ground after picking up the first great play on 2nd and short. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the right. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground. 2nd and long here. Handoff to Joyner. Turning it on. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Hawkins under pressure, and he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting the fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
Defense was on to something there. They were sensing screen might be coming up. D-line did a great job staying home, getting close to the running back and tackling him for no gain.
Made the catch on the last play, but didn't move the ball forward, so now here comes 3rd down. Making the adjustment on the play. Trying to get the corner. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
On play action. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the curl route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass. He's able to make the catch and get the 1st.
First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Fresh center downs going to the air. Rush right in his face. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Crosses to 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Play action on first down. Oh, pressure's coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This one's complete. Terrific run after the catch, but the question is, will it stand? The flag is out, and let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. So after getting nabbed for holding, it's second and long. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
He'll get rid of it. Can't make the catch on third down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. The Sun Devils will punt it away on fourth down. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. They go play action with Hawkins. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
And the Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on second down. Looking down the middle. Has it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll run with Robinson. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Timeout taken by the Sun Devils, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he's in! Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Well, that was a huge touchdown for the offense there, just to try to get some mojo going here at halftime. It'd have been tough sledding here in the first half. Only a field goal before they finally got into the end zone. So obviously, still a lot of work to do. You're still trailing on the scoreboard. That's going to do a lot for their confidence, I think, before heading into the second half.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On the option. Uh-oh, look out. Good game there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing, Hawkins. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Joyner. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
They're all over it. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. We check in with Holly Rowe.
I did check in with the West Virginia head coach coming out of the locker room. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. And he gets rid of it.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Looking for the edge. He'll pitch it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
It's 3rd and 5. Michael Hawkins. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of...
It's a fake. And the pass is incomplete, and the fake punt is a wash. You have an incompletion like that, you always think, why not just let the quarterback throw it? The element of trickery was afoot, and it didn't work. Look out! He's sacked. This defense all over it.
And the defense finally gets home. They get their first sack of the day. This is a defense, they can pressure the quarterback. This is not normal. Last week they had 5 sacks, so you're used to this defense getting after quarterbacks.
With the catch, it's Harris. Taken down.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. The Sun Devils send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work, 4th time he's punted tonight. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
And whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Keeps it himself. Breaks into the open. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pulls it. Leaves it in his belly. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out.
They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Here's a give to Robinson. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Could be an alley. Got enough for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the 1st half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the 2nd half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Really nice job of executing that time by the offense on the option play. Really nice blocking up front. And the quarterback there really had a two-way go. He could have pitched that. The pitch guy was wide open, but the QB decided to keep it himself. Down here in the red zone-ish area, he's able to make guys miss and take it in for the score.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Off play action on 1st down. Left side is Harris. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw. The short hands, it's Harris. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another 1st down. The Sun Devils have moved it inside the 20. From the red zone, it's Robinson. Got a little press. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Sun Devils trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Trying to get the corner. The pitch. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown ASU.
You gotta like the creativity of this offense, not to just run the option, but how about using the tight end as the pitch man? They catch the defense off guard, they're ready for the quarterback, but when they give it to the big fella, he does the rest, and he punches it in for a touchdown.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Hard running there. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Throws for the tight end. And here's the third interception of the night. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. That one just came off his hand badly.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They'll run out of the gun here with Robinson. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Rush is on. Out wide left, it's Harris. Find some room. Touch. Sun Devils. Once he got some room, it was over. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And they tack on the PAT. It's 31-13.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Number 7, set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They give it back to him. Got an alley. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. On the option. Keeps it on first down. Got a little space. There he goes. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Joyner again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. looking for the edge. Keeps it himself. The ride. He's past the marker. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keeps it himself. Pulls it on the option. He'll pitch it. And into the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. He'll keep it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Right down the middle. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Robinson. And this is blown up, going nowhere as the defense was ready for the Wildcat. The Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down to the air. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now 3rd down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Sun Devils will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. The keeper on the option. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, that's a really nice read. This offense has had a lot of success with the running back getting the ball, right? Running the pitch. The quarterback doesn't anticipate that. He keeps the football, makes a nice read. Nothing but green grass, makes the big play on the run.
He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to Joyner. He's got enough. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's some daylight. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, 1st down. Sells the run, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Just had to get rid of him.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
They'll move the tight end. Pulls it. Quarterback keep. He'll toss it. Sees some running room. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that, too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
I like the idea defensively here, too, now. You got the lead. It's the second half. You can play more zone coverage. Trust your athletes on the back end to break on the ball and make something happen like they did right there, forcing the incompletion.
Snaps on fourth down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
They'll run the counter. Got enough space. Touchdown, Mountaineer. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Long way to go on second down. Pulls it and runs it again. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating, and they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Making his first move. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. They've got a first down here. Want to start his bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play?
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team.